Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Esri International Dev Summit in 2016. Cool little video there. You can use apps right off the shelf. You can configure apps, you can create apps, and you can do massive integration with other people to create amazing, amazing things. Well, I'm here to welcome you for a few minutes to the Dev Summit, and we have an amazing week for you. You know, the theme for Dev Summit has always been for developers, by developers, and we stick to that. So the folks that you're going to be seeing this morning, the folks that you're going to be interacting with today and this week, we're all dev staff from Esri, and we're so, so happy to be here with you. And congratulations, this is the largest Dev Summit ever, the largest gathering of geospatial developers on the planet. So thank you for being here. That's awesome. About 24% of you, this is the first time you're here. This is going to be an amazing week for you. And for those of you that have traveled from outside the U.S. to be here, thank you very much. We also have our business partners here this morning as it overlaps with that conference, so welcome to you also. We have over 400 staff here this week to interact directly with you. We'll be wearing red badges. And you know, we are here for you. This is your conference. So if you see us kind of talking together, just walk right up to us, interrupt us, because, you know, we're here to help you. And if we can't help you directly, we're going to find somebody to answer your questions and help you. And also, the European Dev Summit we did last year, and also just a few weeks ago, a Dev Summit Day in DC. And we're going to continue to do other events in 2016. So we hope that you appreciate that and give us feedback on what you'd like to see there. This is the 11th annual Dev Summit. Last year was a big deal. It was the 10th annual Dev Summit. This year's better because it's 11. There, yeah, see, you've seen the movie. So, huge day today, working with the plenary today, session, speed geeking, lightning talks, and tonight we have Meet the Teams. Wednesday, keynote, more sessions, and special interest group by Amazon. Thursday, more sessions, road ahead sessions, party, and the world famous Esri Dev Summit Dodgeball Tournament will be back as well. Then Friday, more sessions, and also an awesome closing session. We couldn't actually put on what we do this week for you without sponsorship, and we really want to give a great shout out to Amazon Web Services and IBM for helping us and sponsoring this year's Dev Summit. And if you see these folks around, they're here, please thank them as well. This morning, what we're going to see is an overview of the ArcGIS platform, and it is vast. And we intentionally engineer virtually every aspect of the ArcGIS platform to be accessible by developers. I know because I'm in those meetings, we always say, what's the developer story? How's the developer going to leverage this? How can the developer automate that? You are central to what we do in our engineering for the platform, and you'll see that this morning. Then we'll go into a section on development initiatives, mapping, visualization, content, analysis. That'll be really exciting. And then, really developing for the platform. How do you extend it? How do you automate it? Apps, templates, APIs, and SDKs. We'll cover all that this morning as well. So this will give you a really great overview of what you want to invest your time in this week for the technology that you really want to dig into. The Esri Showcase was open last night. Hopefully some of you got in there. It was a great opportunity to see also what our business partners are working on, and it's open every day, but I will say it won't be open Friday. So get in there early and get those questions answered by folks there. One-on-one conversations. We've got people from every team manning those booths. We have technical support in there. If you have issues or something you need to follow up on, this is also where customer service is, so any business types of questions we can get answered directly. Demo theaters and also a software feedback island. So we're there for you. So don't hold anything back. Come and talk to us about everything and learn. One-on-one. Bring your laptops. Bring the code. Let's go through it together. That's what Dev Summit's all about. Also tonight is Meet the Teams. We didn't have Meet the Teams last year, but everybody said we want Meet the Teams back. So tonight, 6:30, out near registration in the plaza, we'll have members from all the development teams. And that's a great opportunity for you to meet us, but also this conference is about meeting someone new. That's hugely important. And I would like to welcome to the stage Jack to talk us through that and how important that is. Jack? Good morning.
Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Hi. How are you?
You're very good, thanks.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome all of you, by the way, to this conference. It's my great pleasure to help Jim. He needs a lot of help.
Yes, I do.
Introducing, the program. But this is an amazing year for Esri, and I hope it's an amazing year for you. The platform, from my experience and my 50 years in doing this kind of work, has never been anything like it. I mean, the opportunity to be able to extend and expand and be creative with the kind of tools that are coming down the pathway and already here is unparalleled, at least in my experience. Yeah. And I think Jim did an excellent job in understanding and communicating the notion of this as a extendable and open architecture by design for developers. And we have to sort of eat our own dog food in many ways. That is, we design it as a platform that's extendable and interoperable and standards-based and all of those interesting things for our own use, and at the same time document it and make it available for developers like yourselves to extend and leverage. Look, the world is not in a good place right now. Don't you agree? I'm not a politician or something, but...
no, you're not.
I'm definitely not. But I mean, if you look at the challenges that we're facing, from climate change to social conflict to need to be more efficient in our organizations, overpopulation, all of these sorts of things, I mean, it's daunting challenges for us as individuals and us in our organizations to be able to have a bright light and look to the future. And one of the great bright lights for me is actually you and your creativity and your ability to take this technology of GIS, geospatial, whatever you want to call it, and actually leverage it into solutions that actually address these kind of challenges. And my real experience is I've never seen in my entire career anything like what's going on right now. And it has a lot to do with you and the organizations that you're actually supporting and making this stuff come alive. And is it going to be enough? I actually think it will be. I think it's one of the main positive forces that's going on in our society right now, and it has a lot to do with your ability to be able to leverage and use this stuff in effective ways. So we're all in at Esri. My colleagues, as you'll see, all morning have been just working their ass off, frankly, to get the foundational stuff ready for you to be able to capitalize and extend in various ways. And so You're going to meet them. As Jim said, there's 400 developers here from our teams, but then you in this room, I mean, take a moment. Can you turn the lights on, please? It's horrible not to actually see you. Thanks.
Whoa, it goes way
Yeah,
back there.
there's lots of you here. I'd like you to stand up and turn around and meet one new person and tell them who you are and what you're doing, because it's exactly this space that's important.
I think it's amazing the effect that this group of people has on apps all over the world.
In the
I mean,
world,
you must see it so much more than other people as examples. It's just incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Just taking the time to meet with them and listen to what they do, it fascinates me.
Yeah.
It really charges us up as a group and as a company.
It's not just one person, but the community. When you look at it, frankly, you know, there's lots of things that we can joke around about, but that's sort of the DNA
Yeah.
that really allows us to go for it. Yeah, it's terribly motivating, and it's a huge responsibility. You know?
All right.
That's good. Thank you.
Good.
Perfect.
Good.
Okay, you guys. Perfect.
All right. Good.
Yep. That's it. Good. Thanks. Good. Beautiful. Thank you. Perfect. Shut up. Hey, thank you.
Yeah. You know, I hope what you just experienced is what we experience when we speak with you.
Yeah.
The amazing things that you build really motivates us. We get our satisfaction through listening and understanding what you build. So just a little bit of that and continuing that all week is awesome.
I mean, you get a sort of sense of the power in this particular room. That's what Jim was chatting with me a moment ago before. And I don't know how you learn, but the way I learn is actually through friendship. I mean, it's going to be just great, and you're going to be sort of motor-mouthed to death in the next couple of hours with awesome technology. But, you know, how do you interpret that? How do you find meaning with it? It's really through other people's experiences and sharing, and having the right relationship is really important. So I want to just say in conclusion, I really want you to build and reinforce this as a community, a friendship network that you can really count on, and you can certainly count on. You can count on me, and you can count on pretty much everybody at ESRI to support you in doing what you're doing. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you during the week, and I'm anxious to meet some of you just like you did now. Thanks.
Thanks, Jack. So a little bit about the keynote speaker on Wednesday, Douglas Crockford. You know, I had the chance to chat with Doug for a little while, and the amazing thing about him, he doesn't just write about technology, he builds technology. When you say he developed or helped develop JSON, JSLint, JSMain, he did. His fingerprints are all over that code. So it's going to be amazing to have him here and share time with him. Also, your guidance to us comes in many ways, but one way, you know, the heart and soul of Dev Summit is the technical sessions. We all know that. We invest so much time in the hundreds of sessions that we have. Please take the time to give us feedback on those sessions. It's super easy. Go to the App Store, go to Google Play, download the Events app, find your session, rate us, good, bad, indifferent. Tell us where we can do better from you. You know, this is really what we need from you to build a better Dev Summit throughout 2016 for the rest of this year and into next year. Also, do you want to be in the closing session? We want you to be in the closing session. You can send questions, Twitter, GitHub. There's a big studio in the showcase, the E360 studio, that glass studio. Just march in there and give us your feedback, give us your questions. And also, we'll be walking around with a video camera. So we'll be answering these questions during the closing session. So take all week, you know, get this information to us.